to talk to him.
Or like Keisha.
Right? You can talk to him to see what he needs and
where are you
just
going?
go from there.
We're going to lunch.
You look nice today.
Right?
I always look nice, honey. I don't know where you've been.
Yeah, he's here. We're not
What I'm saying is you look nice today. How about a thank you after that?
Thank you, my love.
Okay. Don't dwell in the past. Live in the present.
You like my ponytail?
Don't live in the past. Dwell in the present. The reason why we're held back from doing what we want to do is because of what people think about what we do. Hey, you want to grow your YouTube channel? You want to grow your Instagram? We'll want you to document the journey. Good morning, everyone. It's 6:15. I'm out of the gym. First day back, working out with my coach. I don't know if you know, but I'm not sure if I shared this with you yesterday, but yesterday I didn't go to the gym only because my wife didn't come home till like 4 in the morning. Gosh, she's such a trooper, man. She took Aaron to the hospital yesterday because he was just vomiting and he had diarrhea. He had, I guess they diagnosed him with the stomach flu. She took off to the doctor Monday night and she didn't come back until 4 in the morning. And of course I woke up at about 3, she wasn't there. I woke up at about 4 when she came back, which is when my alarm clock rang again. And at that time, well, I was still sleeping, and I decided it wasn't a good idea for me to go to the gym yesterday. But Aaron's doing much better now. We anticipate him going to school today. He looked just fine yesterday when we came home from work. I'm glad that my wife took him to the doctor, checked him out, verified that everything was good. Life goes on and things happen for a reason. So I'm on my way home. I'm gonna call my mom, see how she's doing, and go about my day.
There's one more yolk than you. The same as you, but one more yolk.
I had 8 eggs. I can't give you more than me. So what's up, guys? Good morning.
Guys, you may think that we only have 1 egg left. But look, but when you're on a diet, you gotta get reserves.
We love chicken.
And chicken. If you want to look at our freezer, all you're gonna see is chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken.
Oh, you like the 5?
No. I mean, in Fortnite, yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm not a chicken.
A little bit of salt. A little bit of love. A little bit of love. Good morning, everybody. 7:58. We are, well, he is gonna be late. And if you haven't noticed already, we are on day 2 of
Getting closer to Oaxaca.
Yes, but that's not what I'm talking about. Day 2 of Day 2 of having no one in the back. You want to show them what we have back there?
Yeah, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. You want to tell them where Aaron's at?
Faking that he's sick.
Do you really think he's faking that he's sick?
Yep.
Really?
I mean, if you're really sick, you're not going to be watching YouTube all day.
I really hope that he's not faking it, because I'm not going to take him to soccer practice today. I don't know. Show him the house. Yeah, there's people still working there, dude. Still not done. Alexis, go ahead, son.
Alright, guys. So I'm going to work hard. I am driven by faith and hope as well. And I will be positive, enjoy my day, and my vision will be clear.
Good affirmations. What is your vision?
My vision is to get all A's.
Ah, I like that, son. Here's my daily affirmations. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna be in a great mood. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be loving. I'm gonna be caring. I'm gonna be open for love. I'm gonna be open for caring. I am going to do the work. I know that the rest is gonna fall in place because my actions are driven by faith. My vision is very clear as well. I am very excited for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, we are all gonna go on vacation to this place, beautiful place, magical place called Oaxaca, which I'm excited about, which I will not be on a diet, which means that I'm gonna be able to be normal, which means that I'm gonna be able to eat anything I want. Vacations are meant to be enjoyed, buddy. Drop you off here?
No.
Why?
Keep going.
Why?
Because
Why?
I have to go through the front and get a tardy slip.
Wow, I'm very, very excited. I just got something really cool. I'll show you guys. Check this out. I got myself a portable shaker. So I'm gonna make myself my shake, and it's not gonna be like, check this out. So the really cool thing about this is my shake will no longer be boring, right? Check this out. Oh. Yeah, so it's not gonna be flat, boring like it used to be. So Ampy went to the doctor the other day, like in the crack of dawn, bro.
Like 11:30.
And look.
And this thing was on fire. The whole thing was on fire, like crazy. And then like all these cars were pulling up, and one of the cars pulled up, parked right there in the corner, and he had the extinguisher, and then the fire department got here.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
God bless them.
I hope nobody was there.
They left the bike there. So it's been a crazy day, in and out of the office. It's just been crazy. But this week we had a special cool guest, and you can see him here.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Christopher.
Mr. By the way, I gotta tell you, this guy has some of the coolest notes. Is it cool if I share this with them? Man, this guy's onto something. Look, he even tells you, please read. Make sure that you don't miss it. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers?
Make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like. If you don't like this video, make your own. Let's see if anyone else would like it. Well, too bad.
I like that.
Make sure to hit that bell.
There you go.
Leave a comment down below
Very cool. And why do they want to hit that bell?
to get notified on each video that's been coming up.
Yes,
lately.
that's very important. The last thing you want to do is have us upload a video and you not get notified and you miss out. And then you're gonna go back to your YouTube account and you're gonna realize, shoot, like JT's Anything has uploaded so many videos and now I'm behind. Now you're gonna have to like binge on a Saturday. You're gonna like, here you're gonna have to spend all your Saturday. All right, man, what do you have going on the rest of the day?
Chillaxation.
Chillaxation. I can use some of that right now, man. Baby, doing a good job, man. Kiss me. Hey guys, I'm home. So I wanted to share some with you guys, something that I've known all this time, but the way it was laid out and the way it stood out to me was pretty impressive. Which, excuse me? So this borrower is buying this house from the landlord, okay?
Who's the landlord?
So the owner of the house is selling this house directly to the person that's renting the property. They're not using a real estate agent for this, okay? This is strictly the owner of a house is selling the house directly to the person that's paying him rent. It's a for sale by owner. Why do they need me? Anybody want to take a wild guess?
Why? You're the loan officer.
Why? Yes, because I'm a loan officer. And why does that matter?
Because you're the best loan officer. Yeah, because we shot you. No, because you're the best loan officer.
And that too. But what Alexis said is true.
Wait. Forget your bad boy.
Okay, hold on. Let's get back to the point, okay? Hold on. So you've got that, right? So this borrower... Oh, mommy, I'm trying to... The borrower has been paying the owner of the house $1,500 for the past 6 years. On an average, okay? Because now he's paying $1,800 for rent. Guess how much? So whenever the borrower did the number, the borrower told us, hey, I paid you over $126,000. He told that to the owner. He says, I made you rich.
Rich?
Guess what?
What is rich?
That's true. Can you imagine that in a period of 6 years, this borrower has paid the owner, the seller, over $126,000? Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
So, the owner of the house, the current owner of the house said something. He says, and the borrower says, and you know what? I started paying $1,500. My rent is now $1,800.
So $300.
So his payment over the period of 6 years, his payment for his housing has gone up. When the borrower came in, the first thing he asked me, Juan, is this payment gonna change? I said, borrower, no, your payment's not gonna change. It's a 30-year fixed mortgage. Check this out. When you're renting, the likelihood of your rent going up is much greater than your mortgage payment going up. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
That makes sense, right? Wait. And actually, when you buy a house, Ampy, think about it this way. When you buy a house, I don't know if you thought about this, but when you buy a house, your payment, the likelihood of your payment going down is greater than it is going up. And here's what I mean by that. Like, this borrower is currently buying this house for $430,000. Like, you cannot buy a house in the valley less than $500.
Why?
Because it's so expensive to live in the valley.
Well, what happens if you have to spend some money?
Yeah, because there's not that many earthquakes or natural disasters. The only thing is like fires, which we cause, and then earthquakes, which just shakes your house.
Right.
But if it's a major earthquake, it only happens like once every 10 years, 30 years.
So check this out. So this borrower will now have a fixed mortgage payment for the next 30 years. One,
Who wins?
the borrower wins. Everybody wins. It's a win-win situation. And you win too.
What's the borrower?
I can't tell you his name.
That's confidential
Confidential.
information.
What is it me?
No. Ain't that cool?
So, explain why having a mortgage, the chances of your mortgage payment going down is much higher as opposed to paying rent, where every year it increases by approximately at least 1%.
Actually, your rent can increase by approximately 5% on an annual basis.
So explain why is it that it goes down as opposed to going up?
Okay, that's just the rent guidelines, right? Rent increases typically by 5% on an annual basis. That's one. With a mortgage, especially in this particular borrower's case, okay, he's getting a 30-year fix. Number one, he already knows what his payment's going to be at $430. Payment's not going to go any higher. That's one. Number two, the reason why his payment's going to, the likelihood of his payment going down within the next 12 months is because he's going to be able to refinance this property, remove the PMI within the next 12 months. The likelihood of the property keeping its value or worth more than what he's buying it at right now is greater. Although he's buying it for although he's buying the property for $430, when we get the comps, the property is worth like $490, $500. So right off the top, he's buying this house with instant equity.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you guys?
I'm mad.
No.
Yes. Now, what I wanted to get at is, and this is a point that maybe you've already
Aaron, are you
thought
focused,
about.
buddy?
But whenever you have a mortgage, after a certain amount of time, the amount of the payment that you're sending starts going into the principal because you've already paid some of the interest, right? And so your payment starts going down.
Right.
As opposed to going up.
Right.
So, no, but I'm talking about...
You're pulling my...
Aleida, mamash.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about once you start putting money towards the principal.
It just gets easier, I mean, as a whole. Like, for example, remember when you were growing up and you got your first installment agreement? Like, I don't know, what was it? Like your first car. What was your payment? Hold on, let's, give me the camera.
About 180.
So, and when you first got that, your payment at $180, like, you were stressed. You didn't know how you were going to make that payment. You didn't know what was going to happen.
Alida, Daddy's talking, Mommy.
Oh, be careful, there's
When
be careful.
someone's talking,
Be careful, there's spiders here.
talking and you're laughing.
I like to see one.
You want to see one? Okay, I'll show you one.
Listen to what Daddy's saying.
Pay attention, Mommy.
Yeah, I will.
When you are starting off in life and you start making promises to pay something back, depending upon how big or small they are, regardless, it may seem more challenging than what it really is. But the truth of the matter is that you get used to making those payments, you grow, and then you make those payments as you're sleeping, essentially. You started off with $180. Then you increase it to $300. Then you increase it to $500. Then you increase it to $1,000. You get used to it. It becomes second nature. You grow. You evolve. I hope this was useful. We have some guy over here that almost died. We have this girl that's
A little hyper
with her gorgeous smile. And then we have another guy over there that made me proud this morning. I don't remember why, but tomorrow's gonna be a very interesting day. I'm already stressed thinking about tomorrow.
We're finally gonna have my mom back.
He's going back to school.
Okay, I'm stressed about tomorrow. Let's go have dinner, yeah?